Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Scout and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today in our little puppy playroom is Scout's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation and occasional treat that we use when we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and you're going to be introduced to that today and taught how to use it properly during your follow-up training session. Now, he is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Scout, heel.
Scout, heel.
Now at this point, Scout has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but staying right with you. If Rich turns, he turns, and when Rich stops his feet, Scout's been taught to sit automatically to wait for his next command. So this makes walking him a pleasure, and this shows also that you can work your dog in a relatively small space, even though he is a big boy.
Scout, heel.
To keep his commands fresh and to keep him mentally stimulated.
Over here. Let's go.
He says, but we're not outside.
Stay.
This is your sit-stay command. It is a hand and a voice command, and because it's a stationary exercise, we do not use his name. It's a one-word command. Your homework would be to lengthen out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk right back to his shoulders where they started, and Scout holds that command until he gets another command.
Scout, heel.
And they're going to heel again.
Oh boy.
As I said to you on the phone yesterday, it's not ideal that we're having to do this inside, but you're getting a pretty good view of what he has learned.
That's my fault, Scout. Stay.
Another sit, stay. And then Rich will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. This command, you do use his name. He's been taught to come and sit facing your knees, and I would encourage you to keep that going at home, because this keeps the puppy from thinking that it's okay to put his feet on you as a greeting. When you call him, he's to come and encourage him to sit. And you see that he does it to perfection, so keep it going.
Scout, heel.
Now the next command that Rich is going to demonstrate for you is his down command. This is down and stay. You can practice this right in your living room. You don't have to go outside. You guys typically have more snow than we do. So you're going to be practicing indoors some of the time, and this is your down stay. And again, you're going to lengthen out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. Now he's being a comedian. But you can see that he enjoys it. His tail is up and wagging. He's happy. He's looking at Rich. And he's a fresh little teenager, there's no doubt about it, but he has a ton of potential and he's smart. And you can also call him out of this. And you notice that Rich keeps his voice very low. He doesn't want to over-amp the puppy. So we have demonstrated for you Scout's heel, his automatic sit, his sit and stay, his sit, stay, down, his down, stay, and his come. These are the commands that we wish that you practice with him when he goes home, because he's only going to continue to improve. We've enjoyed having Scout, and we want to thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.